everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell down below. At the end of this video, if you like this, you want to see more videos from me and content like this, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. I'm so excited to be bringing you my second Make 9 item for 2019. If you missed my first one from last week, it is the pants block. And so I will link that up above, and I'll also create a 2019 Make 9 playlist, just like I did for 2018 Make 9 playlist. I will have a playlist, so whenever you do catch this, you can go to that playlist or click the link up above and you will be able to see my previous video on my Make 9 item. So I am so excited. I am doing this in collaboration with PenguinandPear Claire. You all may know her here on YouTube. I will put her channel name right here, and I'll also link her channel down below so you can go check out her bra that she did. We both did bras from the Pinup Girls line, and I want to say Claire did the Shelly bra. I did the classic bra. And so what I will be sharing with you today, pull up a chair, hit pause, get your drink, your candy, whatever it is, your munchies. This will be a longer video because what I want to do is I plan to share with you obviously the bra that I'm doing. I want to talk about the kit that I purchased, my review of the kit, and my review of the Craft Seed, also now known as Blueprint, the class, Beverly Johnson, who is the owner of Pinup Girls Bra Maker Supplies, her class, and how I did with the class. So let's get into this review and the results. So I ordered the kit. I ordered two different bras. I ordered the Pinup Girls, the classic bra, and I also ordered the Pinup Girls, the Ingrid bra. And so this video review will be on the classic bra. And so what I did was I went ahead and ordered the pattern, and shipping didn't take long at all. I think it took maybe 5 days for this to get to me. It wasn't long. I don't remember the day I ordered it, but I know within 5 days, I want to say I had it. And so not long at all, shipping very good. And then I also I chose a kit to do the bra because I've never made bras before. So, you know, I didn't want to be trying to figure out what I need to do to make the bra, which would prolong me making a bra if I have to try to figure out everything I needed to make a bra with. So the kit came with everything except for the lace. The kit comes with all the basics you need to just make this bra. So if you want to do lace, you would definitely have to purchase that. The kit came, let me show you, because I do have a little bit of what's left in the kit, but the kit came with all this, like I said, all of the supplies. It comes with supply list, different things that you need, what's included in this particular kit. My kit that I ordered was the large because I figured, okay, while I was after I finished recording, I forgot to mention the size that I made. So I'm popping this in somewhere. Under the BCD method, the way you measure, the apex to the wire line was 7.5 inches for me. And then the rib cage, my rib cage measurement was 39, and then you add density, the density amount, which was 6. So that put me at 46.5, which in the BCD method measuring, so in the Ingrid bra is a 48H. So I will be a 48H. However, I didn't use that method because, as you'll see in the video, I forgot where I'm entering this. That didn't correspond to the measurement chart in the classic bra because they didn't update the pattern. So I end up following the instructions in the classic bra. So the classic bra has you take your high bust adjustment, which for me is 43.5, and you have to round up to the next even number, and my full bust is 51. And then Then I have here, then that equal, I forget what, I don't understand my note here, but anyway, it was a 7. But anyway, the size I end up making for the classic bra that I'm showing in this video is a 44G. So that is a very big difference from the BCD method. BCD had me at a 48H, and then the classic bra had me at a 44G. Want to pop that in. Just get the large. There's only 2 sizes to choose from for the kit, large and small. So I chose the large. And then there's another bag that had all of the stuff in it. So what I have left over, I actually have enough, what is it called? I want to say this fabric the bra was made out of is called Simplex. And then I have enough power mesh. I want to say I have enough power mesh to make another bra. The Simplex, I have enough to probably do color blocking for another bra, but not a full bra out of this. But there definitely was enough power net, which is a really nice sturdy power net. And then in the kit you also got, and I'll link below, I already said in my previous video how much the kit was. I don't recall off the top of my head, so I'll just link it down below, the kit that I purchased. That way you can just see for yourself how much it costs. And then these were like the bra elastic, the strap elastics. So this one is the strap elastic, and where the sliders go through, there was 2 of these in there. One, so I have enough, I want to say, to use for strap elastic for another bra. But like the this elastic, which was the, can't remember which elastic this was. See, that's why I wanted to get the kit, because then I can follow along. But anyway, that's everything that came in the kit. So I had everything that I needed. The hooks, eyes, all of that. And so let me get into now the video, about the video. So the video, and then I'll share with you some notes that I have, and then I'll start sharing with you the bra. And then, because obviously I'm not going to parade on the internet in my bra, what I did do, I have on today, this is another reason I made this Style So Me Madison cardigan, is because it goes so beautifully with this ready to wear. This is a ready to wear maxi dress. It goes down right above my ankles, but the colors match so perfectly. So what I did do, because I wasn't quite sure how to share the differences between the bras. If you all have been following me on my channel, you know I do not like the bras that I have. I don't think that they lift me up. And I bought a padded bra. That's not something I would have liked to have done, but at the time I think I needed a bra for something. I just bought it. But I don't like padded bras. I don't like wires. I don't like acrylic things, none of that in bras. So what I did do is I recorded 3 short videos, which I'll put on the screen at the proper time, that show you how each one of them fit and why I like the fit of the classic bra. And so let me get into the video. So the Beverly Johnson's video, sewing construction, bra sewing construction, I believe that's the title of it. I could be getting that backwards, but at any rate, the class was really, really good. I said this in my plans video when I talked about this, is that if you're doing a bra for the first time, follow a video. If you're a visual person, I'm a visual person. I can't just, most of the times, just read something out the gate and just get it like that. I need to visually see what's going on and everything. So my recommendation is that you do a video that has video instructions, like Beverly Johnson's blueprint class for the classic bra. Also, I mentioned this before. Meet You Makes here on YouTube did the Shelly bra. She did the pinup girl Shelly bra sew along. I forget how many parts it is, but follow that. Liz Sews make bras, but she doesn't do pinup girls, and so there is a there could be, I think there are some techniques obviously that are the same, but when you're talking about fit for our D cup girls and larger, you might want to follow Meet You Makes, and then do the Craftsy class as well, just so you can kind of see some nuances of fitting larger breasts. And I'll get into my size and all of that shortly. One of the things that I did do, because if you are on the Bra Maker Supply website, there is a blog post about how to measure yourself. There's a it's called, I printed it out for myself, but this is on the website. It's called the BCD method for measuring yourself. And so I did follow this because I saw this now, and it said that all of the patterns on the website will be updated with this measuring chart. And I guess the patterns will be updated. However, once I did that and I traced out the pattern, I was like, wow, it didn't look right. That everything looked really big. And yes, I'm well aware that I have larger breasts, but I was thinking when I compared it to my ready to wear that I do wear, I was like, ooh, this is a whole lot bigger. And so I said, well, let me see how, if the instructions are the same in the classic bra instructions, let me see if I need to, if I'm doing it right. And so unfortunately, although this blog post, and this blog post I want to say is from August or July of 2018, July 1st, 2018, it said in here that all the patterns will be updated with this new method and measuring, but it wasn't for the classic bra. So the classic bra still has you do full bust and upper bust. The BCD method have you do the high bust and no, yes, and measuring down from your apex down to your, where the line of your that bottom band it sits. And so that was different. And so the BCD method had me in a larger size than the method that's in the classic bra book, the pattern. I did check because I am in Beverly's class, or I'm sorry, the Facebook group. I did check to see if the patterns just were never updated or something like that, but somebody did respond to say, and I didn't see this till after the fact, but somebody did respond and say that there is a conversion chart for the, so if you did measure in the BCD, what the conversion would be in the classic. And so I will look at that for my next go round. But so that is about the pattern. And the class I thought was very, very good. Beverly Johnson, tremendous. I just really, really loved the class. I liked how she showed all of the details. Had I not followed the class, because one thing for sure, there is a lot of changing of your stitch length and stitch width, and then in the type of stitch you use. I probably would have got confused if I only read it, but her showing it, because then she shows you what happens if you don't use the right stretch, and she goes over all of those details with you. So I really appreciated that. Otherwise, I think I would have, I'm pretty sure, me, can't speak for anybody else, I would have gotten lost just reading the pattern. And so I thought the class was really, really good. One of the things that, only thing I saw that she didn't do, so the class doesn't talk about the BCD method. And so it talks how to measure based on how the pattern is. Now, my understanding though is for the Ingrid that I have, that is based on the BCD method. So that will be a little different. And so the only thing that the class did not cover that she talked about, and I'll show you that in a second, is there's casing that you put around the in the bra. And so she mentioned in part of the video when she was talking about the different types of casings, and that's another thing I liked. Quick sidebar, she talked about the different types of fabrics you can use, the stretching fabrics, the direction of greatest strength, greatest stretch, which is called, she terms it the dogs, different things like that. I thought was just so key, because now I feel like I know what other types of fabrics I can use to make bras going forward, and other types of plastics, not plastics, elastics, that I can use. But one of the things she talked about with the casing, she showed the different type of casing that you can use, but then she also mentioned she will show us in the video how to make your own casing, but that she never did, which, you know, was fine. I was curious because I was like, it just looks like, I don't know, to me, it just looked like a tube maybe that you sewed up and maybe turn inside out, maybe, I don't know. But then I'll tell you what I did in order to to get over that in my muslin bra. So some of the tools that I found very useful in making this bra as I was going along is having some small snippers. I have these, but what really helped was having these duckbill scissors, and I got these off of Amazon last year, sometime after I made my first panties. That was part of my 2018 make 9. But these duckbill, or they're also called applique scissors, I have those. These are really good. If you don't have them, it's no big deal, but it does make it easier to cut where cut some bulk out as you're making your bra. So I thought that was really good, and I might have this linked in my Amazon store, but I did get it on Amazon. It wasn't no more than, I know it wasn't more than $10, I think, I want to say. Don't hold me to that, but I'll link that down below. So those were some good tools that I had on hand to use. For my muslin, let me get into my muslin. Let me show it to you. Time to get into the reveal and some review. So my muslin, and here, just full disclosure, it is a hot mess, but it is a muslin. And Beverly Johnson says your first try bra should not be perfect. So I'm not worried about this being perfect. So what I used was, I had something very much like the Simplex I had in my stash. I think, what did I use this for? I forgot what I used this for, but something I made last year. But anyway, I have a lot of it. I probably have another yard and a half of this. So this was good to use, this piece. But the elastics I used were all panty elastics, because I got a bunch of panty elastics last year when I made those panties. And then there is, you're supposed to, you can't really see it. Let me see. There's some state tape you're supposed to use around the neckline, and I used, she talked about, actually, let me go get it so you can see what I used. Okay, I use the Emma Seabrooks woven stay tape, because she said you can use twill tape, and there's another type of stay tape. It came with my kit, actually. And do I have any of that left over so I can show you what that looks like? It was really nice. Oh yeah, there's a little bit. Or you can use this. This is a stay, some kind of stay tape. You sew it in. It's really soft. Very minimal stretch. But this came with the kit. And so, which I have enough. I can use this for another bra, I think. So that's what I used on my muslin. And then I used the panty elastic. And then for my bottom band elastic, this here piece down here, I used some plush elastic that I have from Joann's. Or did I buy this? I don't know. But it's really plush. And a decent amount of stretch. Is not overly stretchy. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use that. And then for my eye closures, so Joann Fabrics is not good for a place to be looking for bra supplies. But I was just doing a muslin. I just wanted to try to get this fit together. And so all they had was bra extenders. And so that it looked like this bra extender. And so what I had to do was, and actually I can show you this one because I had an extra one. This is how it came. So the hook is here, and here the little loops. So what I did was cut this apart where I just had this and I separated it, and I just made it work. It's not good. See, sewed it on here and sewed the little hooks there. So that's how I did that. And then for the casing on this bra, here's my casing. See, there's the casing there. That is very narrow double fold bias tape. That's what I use for my casing. I was like, oh, I'll use that because I didn't have, you know, the with the little tunnel casing. So this is how my oh, and the last thing, this here back here is fold over elastic I use back here. And so in the kit, it's not fold over elastic, but I'll show you. And so, and then I bought these sliders and everything, which is the wrong size, but again, I bought what Joann Fabrics had. And so let me show you this bra. So this is how the muslin looks. And so it is, let me show you, like, see, yeah. So I'm just showing you how it looked, the muslin. I was just worried more for the fit, not aesthetically, can I wear this out and about? Because I can't. This is one of those that I will wear lounging around the house in, because it is comfortable. Believe it or not, it is comfortable. The problem with this was one of the things that I pointed out, because you can, as you go through the class, you know, she goes through the construction and how you put everything on, but then she has two parts, and the last 2-3 parts of the class are all about fit and what issues you have and how to fix those adjustments. And so the thing that I noticed with mine was, although it felt really good on, it dragged in the front. So let me it didn't ride up in the back like I'm showing. I can't really show you any other kind of way, but it pulled down in the front, and it was straight across in the back. Everything was comfortable. And so I didn't quite know what that was about. If it was the type of elastic I was using, was that wrong? Even though, yes, this is the wrong kind of elastic. It's a little bit more stretchy than it needs to be. But the conclusion I came with after watching the fit parts was the straps were just too long for me. And so, because what I had to do was have my husband kind of pull this up from the back to sit so my breasts were sitting where I wanted them to sit, and it was these straps were too long. And so she did go over that in the video, how you shorten your straps, which is very easy. And then so I was like, okay, so it looked like I just need to shorten the straps. But then I also was having at the apex, again, you won't be able to see, there was some wrinkling at the apex, right? And so that is from, and it was more wrinkly than pointy. And so there is something called a round the crown adjustment. And so I did do that for the final bra. And so as you can see here, it's so many different types of stitching that you do. And so I had to write it down because there's stuff called lightning stitch. Of course, top stitching. Then there was a different stitch for the bottom band that you did. And so, and I did use my ballpoint jersey needle. What else did I want to show you in here? So I like the construction of it was good. Of course, the first time I did this across 4 days because I was doing it after work, and then there was a couple days I didn't get a chance to get to it. But then when I made my final, I started and stopped. It took me 6 hours. I just did it in one evening. And so, so yes, so that is the muslin. That is the muslin. So this will be, I can wear this, it's comfortable enough to wear around the house, but I will not be going out of the house in this. And the thing is, for me, this is all personal preference, but for me personally, I do not like padding in bras. If you're a D cup and higher, I don't understand the reason to have padding. never have, and I probably never will. But I do not like padding. Also for wires, I don't get why. Again, it's personal preference. This is just my own personal preference. Wires, under wires, acrylic, underneath the cup or on the sides. I just don't like that feeling. And so, so those are things I don't intend to do. So let's get into the final bra. Okay, so here is the final. I am so happy with it. Here she is. Here she is. So here's the final. Can you see the little bow on the front I was able to add? I know the difference in using the proper now. So when you're making garments, it's all fabric, and you use different terms, but for bra making, it's called findings. And so I understand now having the proper findings to make a bra. And so, and I love the stitching. Look how that stitching look. It's so pretty. I love it. It is so pretty. I made the round the crown adjustment. I also shortened the straps, but I shortened my straps by too much. Now in the video she did suggest 2 inches is what was usually normal or something like that. Me, because again I had my husband kind of pull it back and I was fiddling around, I took off 2.5 inches, so it's too short. So they're slightly too short, which causing very slight digging here, and that's because the straps are too short. But the other thing I did not fully recognize or appreciate with doing that, having him pull them back, is that I have spillage, very slight spillage across the front here and on the sides, which means I have to go up a larger cup size. And so, but it fits really, really well. And so let me just show you the insides, the back. And I have worn it just to see how it wears, if it rolled up or anything like that while I was wearing it, if it was straight across the back, and it didn't ride up in the back at all. Again, I can just tell I took too much of this piece off of the pattern, so I'll have to add a 1/2 inch back. I would do, because 2.5 was too much. And the sliders, everything was the right size. See, this elastic is different from the other elastic that I had used. What else do I want to say? The casing. See, here's the casing, which is nice and soft. Like I said, the only thing that is really you have to be careful with is because you always have to use different stitch lengths, widths, and types of stitches for making a bra. So that was, for me, I had to remember, oops, I'm using the wrong stitch, going back and forth doing that. And so when you're making garments, you don't go through those many changes when you're making a garment, right? And so I absolutely love it. And so what I'm going to show here now, and it'll be on the screen, it won't be any video here, but I'll show now the difference between the types of bras that I have. So the first, here you'll see I'll put up A, B, C. So A will be my foam bra. B will be the sports bra, and then C will be this bra, the classic bra. So so in A, as you can tell with the padded bra, it look to me personally, between the padded bra A and B, the sports bra that sometimes I wear on weekends, things like that, with my garments, it looks more unibooby. Is that a word? But it looks more uniboob, and so which I don't like. The foam, it just adds more, just makes my breast look bigger to me, and I don't like that. By the time you get to C, which is my classic bra, you see that the breast looks separated. I like that you will see me bend my elbow. I like when bras, again, just a personal preference, that when you wear a bra, that your breasts do not go below your elbow. From the sides, if you're standing off to the side, that your breasts do not go below your elbow. To me, that looks a little sloppy and a little dowdy. And so my bras, some of my bras, I've had done that. And being larger breasted, these suckers do not need to be looking like they dragging or pulling down to the ground. So that is the video that I wanted to share on that. I absolutely love the pattern. I am making another bra this month because, like I said, there is a little digging in the front because the straps are shorter, but the spillage, and it's not unbearable or uncomfortable, but I can just tell, if you know what I mean. But the spillage piece for this, as I lose weight, this will fit fine, right? But for right now, what I'm going to do is make another bra this month, in the month of April, or in the month of April. I will be making another bra, and and I did find a few online places that sell bra findings and different things. I just did a search on Etsy. There are several shops I found. I didn't write any of them down, but I did do a search for bra supplies and bra elastic on Etsy, and a few makers here in the United States have shops. But there's also, besides bra maker supply, there's also Sweet Cups bra Sweet Cups. I'm saying that backwards. I'll put the name here. They're based here in the US as well. So there's several places. Then there's also the subscription box you can get. I know a lot of people are getting those Bewares, but they're out of the country. The mystery box that you can get, but so there are a few places. I am going to make another one, and I'm going to use the conversion chart for the BCD method for the classic bra. That's a mouthful, but I know I need a larger cup, and so I'm going to make that adjustment. And yeah, and not shorten the straps as much. But absolutely, I'm going to try to squeeze out two more in the month of April, just so I have a couple that fit exactly how I like them to fit. And so I think that's it. I talked about the class, the review of everything. The one of the things I absolutely that was intriguing about making bras is that as you make bras, you understand more the contours around your breast, especially when you're larger breasts, D cup and higher. When you understanding more about those different contours and different things, that where your parts that you're sewing, how that's affecting when you are larger breasts and you have certain things going on, that you can adjust on your pattern and different things like that. I do like that. And so, yeah, I am very pleased with the classic bra. And then once I make a couple more, I am going to move to making the Ingrid bra. And then there is the bralette, which I wasn't into bralettes. I'm like, why would a large breast person wear a bralette? But I saw the pinup girls bralette, the different versions of them, and there's one version, if I can find a picture, I'll put it up here, that I thought was really cute. And I was like, oh, okay, I probably can get with that. And so so yeah, I'm all for the bras now. This was an exciting process. I learned a lot. And so that is my review. So if you have any questions, oh, I also want to make a note. When cutting out, I use a rotary cutter, and I use the 18 millimeter, so the very small one, rotary cutter, to cut out all my pattern pieces, which worked perfectly. I didn't even dream of trying to cut it with scissors because you know you don't want anything shifting. So anyway, that was the other thing I wanted to point out. So yeah, that was it, everybody. I don't have any other. I'm looking at my notes. One of the things she did suggest for larger breasts, D cup and higher, for this here, the side, here is to, if necessary, double up your power net. I didn't for this, and I didn't feel like I needed to, but she said that is an option if you want, it helps with the longevity of the bra. So that was something. I did double it up on this one. And that's just because the power net that I used for this is not as good as this. So I decided to double this one up. And so, yeah, I think that is it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I appreciate you if you actually got through all of this video, because I know this was a longer one, but I wanted to try to give you as much information as I possibly could. So you knew my experience with making bras, but I'm so excited. So like I said, I can wear this. But I'm going to go ahead and move forward with making a couple more with just a larger cup size. And yeah, that's it. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. Please thumbs up this video if you like this video, if you thought it was a great review. Leave any comments that you have below. Don't forget to go check out Claire at Penguin and Pear. And yeah, thank you everybody. Tune in next week. I think I know what I'll be sharing next week, which will be my Easter, what I will be making for Easter. So, all right, everybody, have a blessed week, and we will see you in the next video.